Welcome back to Great Day, Louisiana's one-tank trip to Lafourche Parish. Another attraction you can check out here in Thibodaux is the Laurel Valley Village and Sugar Plantation. This plantation is over 3,400 acres, and there's so much you can see and do here. Let's go learn a little bit more about it from the owner-operator, Mr. Bill McKee. Let's go check it all out.
Laurel Valley Plantation is known as the largest surviving 19th and 20th century sugar plantation complex in the United States. The guy who established Laurel Valley was a guy named J.W. Tucker. He was from Virginia originally, moved here, came down actually during the War of 1812 as one of the soldiers, visited here originally then, and then moved here during the 1820s during a period known as the Second Concession, where you had all these American planters from eastern states who moved into this area and established sugar plantations. So he established Laurel Valley in 1832 officially. The Laurel Valley Village store was built in 1906 to replace a previous store that was burned, and today that's kind of our foyer for these tours. That's where we meet people. That's kind of their first. It's the most noticeable, the most iconic image is probably the store. It's got the big the locomotives out there standing in front of it. So it's an easy landmark to talk about with people, to tell them to meet us at. But the store itself, it's got, it's a store and museum, so it's got a lot of old artifacts in it. You know, it's got tools for carpentry and coopers, and it's got old railroad ties and blacksmith tools and things like that. And there's a section in the middle with some old photographs going back to 1906. That can tell you, that show you what this place would have looked like when there were 350 people living out here. But then in the front of the store, there's kind of a consignment shop, and there's a lot of local artists and craftsmen here who sell things like honey and jewelry and jams and jellies. And the store, it's run by all volunteers. And if you're looking for something to do with kids, one of the most popular things is to bring your kids. We sell corn, and you can bring your kids out to go feed the animals. We've got chickens and pigs and goats, so that's a real popular thing for people here too. Most plantation tours really focus on the big house and how, you know, the people who lived in the big house, the plantation owners, how they lived. This is not that tour. This tour is focused on how most of the people lived, right? So if you go to another plantation, you might see the big house, and they might have a couple of other outbuildings, but here it's all outbuilding. Depending on where you're standing in the village and what houses you're looking at, you're talking about a different part of the story that took place out here. So it's still a working sugarcane farm. So as you drive down the road here, you're going to see cane fields, and you might see guys in tractors out doing their job, cutting the cane or spraying fertilizer. So the sugarcane here that is harvested here goes to Lafourche Sugars, which is on the other side of Thibodaux.
It is such a great experience, everybody. You have to come and check this out. Make sure you check out the Laurel Valley store as well. They have a lot of great gifts. Now look, if you want to plan a tour here, all you have to do is go to the website on your screen. It is lacajunbayou.com. You can also give the Visitor Center a call at 985-537-5800 for more information. This information is also available on the Louisiana Office of Tourism website. It's explorelouisiana.com.